Good morning. Uh-oh. Thought I dropped something. Good morning, everybody. It is the morning of day 15, and I left camp about a mile ago. I've been really bad about filming first thing in the morning. Just feel like you just want to get up and get going, but I'll try to be better about that. So today's going to be a lot of crazy hard climbing. Actually, I'm about mile 1, maybe close to 161. So I think we have a really steep descent coming up, but then after that, it's some pretty good climbing. So Rima's behind me, Hillary's way in front of me. I'm kind of by myself, which is not my most ideal thing for being up here, but there's a girl, Emily, that's pacing along in front of me. So that helps a little bit. But anyway, I'll keep you posted today as things happen. And starting to get some pretty epic views up here. A little hazy out there, but you can see the desert. That's what I'll be descending down into in just a couple days. All right, well, I'm gonna put the phone away and focus on getting ahead. As far as how I'm feeling, all the body parts feel good right now. I'm just like in my head worried about whether I can do all this climbing because I seem to I tucker out really quickly on the really steep uphill, and that's always been the case with me. Seems maybe I'm just not built for that. So I just got to kind of learn to pace, take smaller steps or something, but probably try not to talk while I'm walking uphill either. Stopped at mile 162 point something or other up there at Cedar Spring turnoff. So right now I'm slack packing. Actually, I'm not slack packing. I'm just carrying my water bladder and water bottle down to the spring. And I'm going to collect 3 liters there to add to what I already have to get me through to about mile 175 to camp this afternoon. So tomorrow should be like a quick, easy, just a few miles into Saddle Junction and down Devil Slide into Idlewild. So we were thinking about rationing our water and making it through with what we had, but I just don't want to test that. I'm just not that certain about my abilities to go fast enough, and plus the air is so dry here, and when the sun comes out it gets warm, and with all the climbing we're doing, don't risk it when you're out here. Just make sure you have plenty of water. I know it's extra weight to carry, but there's a safety factor also, and I'm not willing to mess with that. All right, I'm going to focus on getting down this hill so I don't fall and hurt myself. That's a heck of a climb down, and I did this last year, but you always forget the pain, the things we do for water, but it's kind of a necessity out here. This little guy crossing the path, and then lizards watching to make sure he crosses. All right, so today, without a doubt, it will be my most challenging day so far. It definitely was last year. It's just a lot of climbing, but what they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? So look at the views up here. I got views on this side, and sorry about the wind if it's making noise. Try to get over here. Views on that side. There's the desert down there. This is mile 163, and just taking it step by step, learning to pace, take smaller steps, whatever I need to get through. I have 5 liters of water, which for me, that's my safety. I feel good with that, just so I can stop and take a lot of breaks. Caveat to that is obviously it's a lot of weight to lug uphill. So you have to decide what's comfortable for you, but I will be stopping and taking a lot of breaks today and drinking all the water I want. So for the next 2.2 miles, I'll be descending 1,200 feet, and it's really steep. So this should be fun. Good test for the knee. Let's see how they do. And then when you get to the bottom of this, it's like straight up the rest of the way. So I'm gonna take a really long lunch break down there. Oh, okay, maybe not too long, but long enough to eat a lot, rest and recuperate before the long climbing this afternoon. And that's pretty much all it's gonna be the rest of today. Because I'll be going from 5,900 from that spot, because right now I'm at 7,200, but I'll be at 5,900 and I'll be climbing up to, it's well over 8,000 feet for the campsite. I can't remember exactly what it is, but that's a good climb for this afternoon. All right. Oh, I got a lake view up here. I'll show you guys. All right. Down I go. Wow, look at the mountains way up there. So I'll be climbing somewhere up there. That's got to be the peak up there. That's nuts. And PCT is cruel because it's dumping us way down there into the valley before it makes us climb up the rest of the day. It's all part of the challenge and the adventure, right? I'm just leaving the break spot over there at mile 166.6, and I am heading up big climb this afternoon. Look at the haze over the valley down there. So yeah, anyway, just I'm really just gonna focus this afternoon on climbing. Probably won't be doing a whole lot of videoing, but if there's anything exciting going on between now and camp, of course I will chime in and let you guys know. I'm going to be taking a lot of mini breaks, just trying to pace myself. You need to fix that sign. Yeah, this is the type of terrain I don't like to be alone in, where you lose the trail and there's like trees falling everywhere and the slope is extremely steep. So if you fall, you're gonna get hurt. Just really tired and very queasy, not feeling good. It's been a super long, hard climb. I was literally on the ledge, sliding down, and my backpack was pulling me down. That was scary, guys. Don't do this part alone unless you're really confident, and I'm not. I did not expect this today. I still have to find the trail and safely get back to it. One thing I always told myself is doing these videos, I was gonna be honest with you guys about my experiences, and this is not fun right now. This Mount San Jacinto just kicks my freaking butt. So I've been through this area 2 times already, and I'm getting close to Spittler Peak Trail, where I could go into Idlewild a day early and just kind of rest up, because my attitude right now is like, I'm hating this. I shouldn't say I'm hating it. I'm hating the fact that my body feels so run down, and this is day 7 in a row without a break, and been pushing really hard miles the last few days. And last thing I want to do is walk over those steep ledges and drop-offs that are ahead late in the day when I'm feeling run down and tired. And I don't feel good about that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna take Spittler Peak into Idlewild, give myself a chance to regroup, and I may just go back up Double Slide. It just means I missed just a very short bit of the PCT, but I did that part last year. So Spittler Peak isn't like a walk in the park. I forgot about that. It's at least the first like mile and a half of it are a whole lot of blowdowns, like because there was a burn in this area. All the trees are burned, and so there's a whole bunch of areas that are super steep on the trail, and they're slippery because there's like all kinds of bark and branches and trees blown down around. So you know, it was either one or the other. I was going to keep climbing up at altitude or go down at these really steep crazy trails, but it's not so bad right now. I don't mind this. My knees seem to be doing good, so that's the one thing going well for me today. And this is 4.5 miles of straight downhill. Some of it's steep, so if my knees can survive this, then I think they're doing pretty good. I think I made a good choice for myself today. I feel a little guilty, like breaking up the, you know, the, I guess, continuous footpath from 168.6 to 179. So that's about 10 miles there. But just in the last couple of days, I'll be doing at least 10 miles of non-PCT miles. So in my brain, that kind of makes up for it. Just this path alone is 4.5, and then when I get to the road, it's another at least a mile walk. So I'll be walking a good 5-6 miles to the campground this afternoon. We did 2 miles just to the spring, mile there, mile back today. And then yesterday I did a mile to Paradise Valley and a mile back walk. I didn't get hitches for that. So I've been making up the miles one way or the other. This is crazy. Like, you can't tell like how steep that is, but I just came down all of that and my knees are doing good. Yay. But I look how steep that is. Like, no wonder I almost fell a couple times. so freaking steep. And it was crazy to climb it all. So I did good. I climbed a lot. I'll have to figure out how much worth of elevation I've climbed. Jeez, just in the last 3 days. Yeah, it's no wonder I'm exhausted. This guy just scared the crap out of me. Not because I'm afraid of it, it's because I thought I was going to step on it. Finally made it to the bottom. Whew, that took a while. I stopped and talked to some girls that were hiking up for a little bit also. Ooh, here's some water. A little water source. Nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna go up here to the trailhead and probably just start walking down Apple Canyon, and that'll take me to the Herky Park. That is a nice campground to stay at. I stayed there in 2019. So we'll see. If somebody gives me a ride, that'd be great, but if not, I need to make up some miles anyway. Unfortunately, they're road walking, but I'm still walking. It's crazy to look and see that I came all the way from up there. I think it was somewhere in that saddle there, but that picture doesn't even show, like, I mean, that's way up there. All right, well, I have a 2.2 mile road walk ahead of me, so, and as far as I remember from before, there's not a lot of traffic here. From 2019, Christy and I walked this, and yeah, we pretty much walked all the way to the campground from here. This is so brutal on the feet. Ouch. Whoops. I'm wearing the mask because the wind is so strong in my face. It takes your breath away. It's so dry too, so it's probably healthier to have it on. I've only had one person pass me in about 40 minutes, and they were going up, not the direction I need to go. Oh well, it's fine. Actually, the views are very beautiful along this road. And if I needed water, I keep hearing a creek to the right of me, but I don't need water. I actually dumped some before I started walking, just to lighten my pack. All right, I finally arrived here at Herky Creek Park. So this is where I'm gonna do the self-pay and find a campsite close to a bathroom. I can get cleaned up and have all the water I want. So this will actually be a treat for me. And it might be a tad warmer down here than up in Idlewild at the campground. So I think I made a good choice staying here tonight. And then I'll have my hotel room for the next 2 nights. So this is good. But boy, that was a long walk from up there. All right, this is home for the night, so I'm gonna get set up. And there's a bunch of campers over here, so it just kind of makes me feel safe and good. Well, I'm already starting to get a bunch of smoke from the fires, but it's okay. Just have to deal with it. That's okay. I like having the people around right now. It's nice. But it's gonna be getting dark pretty soon, so I'm gonna get set up and, oh, also, this is pretty exciting. The bathroom is right over there. And I have a water spigot close by too. Oh my gosh, look at my face. I could cry right now, guys. I'm in a camper in the campground that I'm staying at, and some people who are previous PCT hikers or section hikers were like, oh my gosh, you have to come take a shower in our camper. We'll go out for a walk. And Chris and her husband, oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is awesome. So I don't want to take too much time. I'm going to take a nice hot shower. It's cold outside and getting really damp. And I am just, I don't know if you can tell, I'm just covered in filth. And that's after using a wet wipe. So anyway, I'm just going to get cleaned up, but this is incredible. So that shower was so amazing. Thank you so much, Chris and Brian, for your kindness. And I just really appreciated that so much. And it's pretty chilly out tonight, and I feel really warm. I put my thermals on, ready for the night, and I'm nice and toasty warm, and just cooking up some hot food right now. But thank you so much. That was so nice, and I wish I could pay you back somehow. They've also offered to give me a ride into Idlewild in the morning, so it's just blows my mind, the kindness of people, and I just really appreciate it. So it's gonna be a good night. I'm gonna eat all the things right now and get into my nice warm sleeping bag, and it's gonna be a great night. And I will catch you guys tomorrow morning for day 16. Oh my God. Good morning. It is Monday. It's day 16 and it's April 11th. Today is going into town day. I had a great night here at Herky Creek Campground, and this is just off of Apple Canyon Road when you come down Spittler Peak, and had a good night's sleep last night. I woke up during the night and just I was so excited to have 4 bars on my for my cell signal, so I was able to just, you know, touch base with everybody, see what's going on. So that I did that for a couple hours last night, and then went back to sleep. So I got a good night's sleep, and so I'm just waiting around for a little bit. And I don't know if you can see that blue and white camper back there. Those are the lovely couple, Chris and Brian, who allowed me to take a hot shower last night, and which was wonderful. And they've also offered to give me a ride into Idlewild this morning. So they're going to go into a shop that they want to go into, and I'm going to go in and wait for my hotel room to be ready this afternoon. And so I'll be staying there tonight at the Idlewild Inn, and then also tomorrow night. So I get a full 0 tomorrow. And today has also turned out to be a 0, which I think my body definitely needs. So it appears that the timing of my 0 was just perfect, because the weather is turning south up in the mountain areas this afternoon, tonight, into tomorrow. I guess they could have winds up from 60 to 80 mile per hour wind gusts, which is insane. And if you've been up there and you see all the burned trees and all the blowdowns that are there already, that's not a place you want to be. First of all, it's going to be freezing cold, and secondly,
it's dangerous to be up there in those high winds, not only with ledge walking, but also just the fact that, you know, with trees, limbs falling, that's not something you should risk for yourself. So hopefully hikers are trying to get off the mountains today. I was hoping to be off by like noon today, but I was making really slow time because of the terrain I was encountering. So I don't know if I would have made it off before the wind started. But anyway, everything works out the way it's supposed to. And I'm just glad I'm going to be somewhere where I feel safe for the next couple of days. And then I'll be ready to tackle everything again. But yeah, the weather can change so fast out here, and it can become kind of dangerous and sketchy. So you really have to pay attention.
Alright, so I'm heading into Idlewild. There's Brian. There's Chris. And I am riding in a land boat up the mountain. This is amazing.
But it's a bakery. It's pretty good.
Hey guys, so I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit and just waiting for my hotel room to be ready. It's gonna be a little while. So I've got my mocha frappuccino. I already had an egg bite. I'm gonna try to eat a little bit healthier while I'm in town, but I deserve the mocha frappuccino, darn it. So, but as soon as I can go to the market, I'm gonna get some probably some fresh chicken and some fresh produce and just eat really good over the next couple of days. Alright, I just checked into my Indian theme room at the Idlewild Inn. So, got to show you around before I destroy it. Beautiful mantle. And my own vanity. This is all very exciting. A bathroom all to myself. Definitely cannot wait to take a nice hot shower. So there you go. I'm going to be here tonight and tomorrow night. So I'm really looking forward to getting rested up for this next leg of the journey.